Hello everyone, this is the great Lord and Master Osiron, the Eternal, for what's going to be a really short video. This is just an extension to the Flaming Sword of Sophia, or the Kabbalistic Kill Stroke video. This is regarding to how this links to the Zodiac and the actual order of the houses of the Zodiac and how it relates to the unified tree structures after this process completes. I explained all this other stuff in the previous videos. This is part of a now four-part series where I explain how the true tree of life and the jewel of creation interact with each other. The first one was Mystery of the Pentagram. The second one was the clip-off video. And yesterday's video was the Flaming Sword of Sophia. And this is an extension. So yesterday I had the Zodiac houses just going from Aries up and then Libra up, and it was congruent in one way with the elements, but this is actually the way it's supposed to go. You're going to see in a minute. Now, if you look at this structure is comprised of three hexagram structures, and within each structure it has two triangles. You only see one below and one above, but each one has the potential at least for two triangles, a masculine triangle and a feminine triangle. Okay, and now with the order of how these houses or the signs for the Zodiac are, they are congruent 100% in every way with the way it's supposed to be, including with the proper pillar, the feminine pillar and the masculine pillar. Everything's now 100% congruent. And what happens is, and how this works is, because every season, every quadrant of the Zodiac has, of course, three houses. You got one cardinal, one mutable, and a cherubic. Okay, and this is sort of how it's laid out. And these are broken up in that way. What you're going to see is the first quadrant in the winter starts with Capricorn, and then and all the cherubics are in the center too. That's the key aspect of this. All the cherubics are in the middle. Okay, and what you're going to see is Capricorn shares the house with Pisces, which is cardinal and mutable, and its cherubic, we're going to see how that's linked in a minute, but those are joined. So this house of winter has Capricorn and Pisces, and then up here you have Cancer and Virgo share their summer quadrant, and over here you have Aries in this house here share their spring quadrant. Okay, and then down here you see Libra and Sagittarius share the quadrant for autumn. Okay, so everything is isolated by quadrants. You have winter, summer, spring, and fall here, and everything is isolated like that. Now the cherubics. How do I determine the cherubics? Because that was a real problem trying to figure that out, because because the cherubics are androgyne, they could be either one, and so that really caused me a lot of problems trying to figure this out. But see what happens though, I'll start in the beginning. When you have Capricorn and Pisces, its cherubic house is Aquarius. Okay, so what you do is you take these two and these side here, and this line connects straight up, and that is where Aquarius goes. The cherubic house that belongs to these is on this straight line through these here to here. That's how you get Aquarius. In Cancer and Virgo is the same exact thing. Its cherubic house is Leo. So now you take this straight line here, follow it straight through, and that's where Leo goes. Then you got Aries here in this one, and you take the straight line, run it through, and these two share the house with Taurus. And you take the straight line, run it through, and you put Taurus here. And then Libra and Sag share with Scorpio. So you take this straight line, run it up through, and then you have Scorpio for its cherubic here. So this is the order of how the houses of the zodiac interact with the tree of life structures. Okay, now also, you're also going to, I also forgot to mention this yesterday. This is another reason why I wanted to make this extension, because this, as I pointed out yesterday, when you unify this, it turns it into 16 spheres, and the number totals with the changed numbers add to 63. So when you add 16, 16 of course reduces to a 7, or if you wanted to add all these numbers together, it reduces to a 7. It doesn't matter. So all of these numbers reduce to a 7 ultimately, and we're seeing within this construct the 7 chakras. Okay, starts out with the sacral. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it has all 7 chakras. But the chakras that don't really have in a sign Sephiroth are actually 3 very important chakras. Down here we have the sacral chakra, takes the center position of this. In the middle we have the heart chakra, which takes the center of this. And up here we have the third eye chakra, which takes the center of this. So we're seeing 3 major chakras take the center positions of this construct here. Very, very important how this works, how this all links together beautifully. And these chakras, the third eye chakra is called the Ajna chakra, the heart chakra is called the Anahata chakra, and the sacral chakra is called the Swadhisthana chakra. And those are the chakras that go along with that. It was so again, we're seeing powerful links with the single digit code and how it reveals the number 7 quite a bit. And the number 7 is a powerful number. It really is. There's people who have put a lot of work into the number 7 in the code of numbers. Some good channels out there. The guy Marty Leeds does a lot of work with that. He focuses on the number 7. He doesn't use the 9 system. He uses just 7, and he has some pretty impressive work from the last time I saw it, which was a while ago. But so that is that. So this is an extension. It's going to be a very short video. It's just showing how the proper way the houses link. And you're also going to notice that all of the earth and water signs are on the feminine pillar, and all of the fire and air signs are on the masculine pillar. So this is, in this position right here, this is 100% congruent in every way with the zodiac. So now, when you look at the tree of life structures, you can tell exactly what Sephiroth is assigned to which house of the zodiac. So for instance, if you want to look at this tree structures, you want to look at the true tree of life, and you want to look at this 3 here, the house that belongs to this would be Capricorn. Okay, if you want to look at this Sephiroth up here, the house that belongs to that would be Leo, which is 7 again. So we're seeing some powerful shit with the light. So Leo. And there's probably a lot more. I'm starting to see things now, but this is what happens when I make these videos. That's why it's not all one video, because I learned so much by rewatching the videos or doing this stuff, you know what I mean? And I always learn something new after I finish the video. So, and the video I made before this was like 30 minutes long, so I didn't want to extend this on the end of it. So, thank you and namaste. It's also 420, big day, number of things today. It's Earth Day, it's National Weed Day, and it's also Adolf Hitler's birthday. And I know a lot of people have knee-jerk reactions to Hitler and automatically assume he's evil. But if you look into it, like I was one of those people. I used to be one of those people who immediately thought Hitler was an evil asshole. And it wasn't until I started researching ancient structures and the occult that I really began to learn. He came up one day in a thing like, Hitler, what the fuck does Hitler have to do with fucking ancient Egypt or whatever, or occult or like that. And then as I was digging into it, I learned that the history that we've been told about him is fucking wrong. The man was actually a great man. He was a hero. Absolutely was. But the reason we don't know that is because he lost the war. So thank you and namaste.